Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight, we wind up Week 5 with a good battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Returnable here from the 38. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson, fighting through pressure, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll drop the throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, Jackson yet again targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. The Ravens had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Jackson running again. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
2nd down and goal. Jackson finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And diving to try to get the first down. He's going to be a little bit shy of the marker. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest.
They go play action now. Jackson being chased out left. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's caught by OBJ. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. These two teams all tied after one. Second and 8. Jackson. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Jackson to Bateman there. First down, Ravens.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
DC, right? DC.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have moved out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taking it about the 16. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Jackson's throw complete there to Beckham. Play fake. Here's Jackson. Finds his man over the middle. It's likely. And I don't think he got there. No. Just short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Browns send out their punter now. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 10. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark. And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it. Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They go play action with Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here. Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now... Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. thrifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. This time they'll just keep this on the ground, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Marcus Mariota, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Austin Eckler, over 100 yards in the victory with 2 touchdown runs as well. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Christian McCaffrey, a touchdown run in the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? Find out.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 80 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Jackson options out left, and he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Here's Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Play action. It's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 35-yard line. Jackson now. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 27. 87 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. Here they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 5. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 11. Play action. Now Jackson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, Look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 136 yards on the ground for him now, as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Working with a 2nd and 4. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark, because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. They'll go option to the short side. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Jackson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Throwing now is Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's a give up the middle. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. Tucker's kick is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for Baltimore, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brent.